your burden on Yah, and He will sustain you, and He will never permit the righteous to be moved. And let me tell you something. Yah is His word. Nothing can destroy Yah's word. Okay? Make no mistake to that. Nothing can destroy the Father's word. His word will never return to Him void. You know, the enemy may play tricks with a stupid Mandela effect concern by taking certain things in and out of the scripture, but only so much he can do with that. And he knows that. The devil knows what he can do and what he cannot do. Alright? So he has his limits too. He has his, what they say, you know what I'm saying? He has I would say, his limits is one thing, but I would say is there is a border or a boundary he cannot cross, period. There's certain fallen angels that are locked up because they cross those boundaries. They disobey the Most High. You see that? Let me tell you something. Parents out there who want to educate your children at home, do not stop doing that, because I'm going to tell you something. This educational system is wicked. They're going to start educating, I believe they've already started education, bringing Satanism into school. They're going to bring homosexual sex education, which is just damn near deplorable and disgusting. I mean, you know, I don't know how y'all going to handle that, but I know I'm not dealing with that at all whatsoever. I'm not standing for that shit. Period. That's how I'm going to put that. And you all better figure it out quick. And if you're on the side of Yah, you better stand strong, and you better do what you got to do. And if you're believing in Him and you stand in Him, you will overcome and you will have victory. Make no mistake with that at all. And in Yeshua, you call Him Yeshua, you call Him, some call Him Jesus. That's who I'm talking about. You call on Yeshua, and He will show up right away. If you are walking and living in righteousness and believing and having faith, you have to have all of these things in order to overcome the enemy. Don't care about what they do. Don't focus all of your mind and your energy on what the enemy is doing. Focus your mind on what Yah is doing and what Yeshua is doing. Focus your mind on the word. Keep your mind in the scriptures. I always say this all the time. We do not wrestle against flesh and bone. It's all spirit. These are all wicked demon spirits that are manipulating these things behind the scenes, and they get into these human beings and these reptilians who are shapeshifters. I mean, I can go on and, you know, we can go on and on about that specific subject. It's enough of that information out there, and I'm sure the majority of you all know about it. But again, this whole segment was about discussing the educational system and the wickedness behind it. I want parents to stand strong. I want parents to believe in the Most High, and you know, check those scriptures out that I said to you. I'm going to keep repeating it. You know what I'm saying? Woe unto them who call good evil and evil good. You know, and that is what the educational system is doing. That's the whole world is doing that, pretty much. I mean, you've listened to a lot of my other segments, and my position has not changed one to the other. Okay, so the other thing that I also wanted to talk about, for those in wisdom overall, let me get to it. I think it's a beautiful, I love Proverbs. Proverbs have nothing but wisdom in here and knowledge when you sit down and take the time to read it. And I think it's a great introduction. This is where Yah is actually speaking to the people. And he says, you know, "Oh, how long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in your scoffing? And fools hate knowledge. Give heed to my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my thoughts to you. I will make my words known to you. Because I have called and you refuse to listen, have stretched out my hand and no one has heed, and you have ignored all my counsel and would have none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when panic strikes you. When panic strikes you like a storm, and your calamity comes like a whirlwind. When distress and anguish comes upon you, then they will call upon me, but I will not answer. And I'm going to stop right there, okay? And that's the Most High telling people today, you need to seek wisdom and understanding and have knowledge. And I associate that with education, because that is what education is supposed to be about. And if you know that this educational system is wicked, matter of fact, I was watching another documentary and I forgot the name of the documentary. I did not write it down. I intended to include it in this segment, and the next time I'll have the information for you. It's on Egma TV. This is uncensored documentaries, and I think it's the best thing. But it actually, one of the documentaries that I watched actually said that grammar is an evil language. It's wicked. The English language is wicked. Okay. So, and the educational system, a lot of the foundations and the curriculum that's in the educational system is quite wicked, especially the geometry, okay? And geometry, algebra, there was quite a few other ones that I don't have right to my mind, but I know those are the ones that I did remember. I didn't include it. I should have had it with me. But ideally, the educational system have an evil purpose and an evil intent, and woe unto them who are partakers of it. They will be teared down, and you are committing suicide. You really are. You're doing a wicked and evil thing. And those who get persecuted for trying to teach your children righteousness and the right way, you will be blessed for that. And stand strong. You must not give up the fight. You know what I'm saying? You must keep standing strong and educate your children and stand firm with it. And you know what it is? Parents need to come together. Parents need to come together as a team. If you come together as a team, you can fight this with prayer and fasting and believing. Listen, you can tear down walls. They can't stop you. They can't stop you. But for the majority of y'all, you can't, start something and stop it. You can't halfway believe. You can't turn to the left or turn to the right. Your faith can't be like the sea in the ocean, waverers, as he said. So, again, this is what this segment is about, the educational system and its wickedness and what they're doing, and persecution of parents who want to homeschool their children. It is by far an outrage, and you will be punished. All of the participants and the actors who are part of that system, the evil, wicked system, you're going to perish for it, and it's coming swiftly on you. This whole wicked system is going down. It's just they're on borrowed time, and we're just going through the motions. Unfortunately, as we all know, about the 2/3 and the 1/3, 2/3 of you all will not make it because you refuse to listen to knowledge, as the book says about what Yah says about wisdom, because you all refuse it, and you all refuse his reproof. You don't want to hear, you don't want to listen, you don't want to accept truth, you don't want to change. He's going to laugh at you, and you're going to seek him, and he's not going to answer you. And that's just the fact, and it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. So I hope that everything that I've said today makes sense to you. I know I might have been a little, because I'm not used to having all this time. I'm so used to having just 15 minutes, and it feels wonderful that I can, just talk and not feel rushed to say all what I want to say. I can take my time and say it. So, for those parents out there, you need to keep up the fight. And for those who, again, who are concerned about how you're going to live and how you're going to make it, because to me it all kind of goes together. Whether we're entering to a cashless society, or whether we're being forced to have to homeschool our children and take our children out of this wicked, evil educational system, do what you have to do. You got to stand up for righteousness. You can't allow the devil to overtake you, okay? Because that's what pretty much he's trying to do. And if you let him, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna lose this war. So, the only thing I say is, you need to stand strong And I'm going to remind you of this scripture. It's in Hebrews chapter 4 verse 12. For the word of Yah is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing sunder of the soul and the spirit, and of the joint and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intent of the heart. So that scripture alone tells you the powerful, the enormity and the powerfulness of the Most High's word. And when you use his word in righteousness and for the right thing and for the advancement of his kingdom, it works effectively. Very effective. I mean, let me tell you something. The word will save you quicker than any gun that you can carry in your hand. I'm telling you, that's just the way that goes. Okay? Because I've seen people who have had guns and attempted to kill something evil, and that evil thing made that person take that gun and kill themselves. And that's the truth. You all can believe me. You may not want to believe me, but it's the truth. And these people and these wicked people know it. You know, there's something. Matter of fact, the evil that is causing people to do wicked, they're the same ones are going to destroy them. Isn't that something? It's a shame, but it's the truth. So I want you all to listen to this song. The rest of the song, as you know, it's by Luciano. Silver and gold will pass away, but the knowledge of Yah will never fade, never die. Okay? So if you all believe that and believe in it, you will be okay. Have a strong heart. I know sometimes what it looks like. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what it feels like. I don't care what it sounds like. You understand the word of the Most High, man. That's just the way that goes. Okay? I want you all to take heart, be strong, you know, and stand firm in the Father, because in Yeshua, you will definitely make it with him. I'm just confident, you know. I'm confident. You know, I am a warrior. I'm on the battlefield. I am on his battlefield to fight this war. And you all need to do the same thing. Get ready. Okay? Say that Psalm 144, man. Get it on. So here's the rest of the song. Please enjoy it. Please subscribe. Ring the bell, because YouTube just try to find another way to slow you all down and get me information. For those who subscribe, you know, if you subscribe, you subscribe. Bless you, you don't, it's okay, as long as you hear the word. You know what I'm saying? As long as you hear it. Alright? Okay, this is Lioness and the Rise going out. Here you go.
Now this situation is getting so sticky, so sticky. The last time I made a check, I was paying a salary. So technically that makes you my employee. Still you make up all these rules and never have to consult me. Indiscipline and disrespect will surely lead you astray. One thing you can't forget, someday you will pay. My goals were sabotage just to increase your share. Good God, but I'm never turning back, 'cause salvation is there. And silver and gold will vanish away, but the knowledge of God is forever to stay. You send me as a messenger, so hear what I say. Hear what I say. Trust in God is the only way. You rich or you poor, you can be born any day. You send me as a messenger, so hear what I say. Hey, Lord, oh, oh, hey, Lord, hey, hey. Silver and gold will vanish away, but the good education can never decay. You send me as a messenger, so hear what I say. Hear what I say. Trust in God is the only way. You rich or you poor, you can be gone any day. Just send me as a messenger to you what I say.